Hello, welcome in everybody. It's Sunday, fun day. How is everyone? It's so good to see you guys. You jump into that chat early. It is so good to see you. I see so many familiar faces or names if you don't have a face in your thumbnail, which most people don't. Most people don't. You guys are all counting like which order you came in. You know what I'm just realizing? We did not have a text message go out. I hope everybody remembers that, boy, okay. Yep, got to get on the ball with these things. So sorry if you were expecting a text alert and you didn't get one. My bad. I didn't double check that it was scheduled. But welcome. Oh, are you back in London, Diane? Took the long trip home. I hope it was a pleasant flight, if there is such a thing. For me, that's an oxymoron because I hate flying, so there's no such thing. Good to have you guys all here. Okay, so today I am going to be sharing with you some of the amazing things from the estate sales that I went to. Actually, estate sale. Nothing from the castle is in this sale yet. The stuff from the castle is getting listed over the next couple of days. If you are a member of my Niche Nation over on the Niche Lady channel, there is going to be a special bonus video with all of the things that I purchased at the castle. Yes, yes, yes. Because it was an online auction, so I was previewing. So there was no way to know when I made the video what would actually be purchased by me. But I know now. Why doesn't your live stream show up on the top of YouTube like the other live streams? I don't know, Abby. It should. I would hope it. Who can figure YouTube out? YouTube is a monster. The day YouTube gets figured out, somebody let me know, because yeah. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found it. We're still working on the back end of things, all the technical back end. Our website is going to be done very soon, and that's going to give you a better hub to come to and find things as well. All right, so good to see you guys all here. Now, we had a trivia question the last time I was live, but I don't remember what I asked. I don't remember what the trivia question was. I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, guys. It's been like a couple of weeks now. It's been a crazy couple of weeks in my household. I was just telling Chelsea behind the scenes, you know, I get set up for this and then I run home to just make sure everything's okay. And you guys know I have saltwater aquariums, and I have a little copper band butterfly in one of, he was the only guy in there, and he was doing great, and he was eating, and he's been in there for a week, and he was on his way to the big tank, and I walked by, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I'll show you, because I took a picture to send to my aquarium guy. I'll show you what I walked into. I walked into that. That is not the way that a fish should be oriented. Yeah. He's a goner. He's a goner. Just like that. No signs. He was eating well. So it just adds, like, can this just be the end of the stuff? With the puddle of tortoises. Yes. My mom has been busy. My mom has been busy. So we are fully loaded up with tortoises again. And I actually, because of the wonderful things she does, I made a special link. If you just want to go over and shop the fundraiser where all the turtles live, that is the Eclectory Tortoise and Reptile Sanctuary. that is where I am going to be bringing all of the money raised through the selling of the turtle items in that particular collection in my shop. So there, it's fully loaded with new turtles again, all different colors. And I don't know. I'm gonna peek. Are the ones from previous still in there? Because of the let me look. Mom, are you in the chat? Okay, so you see all the ones that say sold out. I've left those in there in case anybody wants one of those, because Mom can make another one of those. So if you see one, you just have to like message me and let me know if you would like one of the ones that she's already done, because I'm pretty sure she still has the yarn. I have a whole bunch of yarn to take to her too to do these. So I don't see Mom popping up in the chat, probably because she didn't get her text message. And I can't. It's kind of a process to go over there and try to do that now. But maybe I could do. Hold on, stand by. I might have a way to get one out. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by your man. Okay. It might happen for those. Oh, Dawn's in the chat. Dawn, we did not get a community post. And I know we're down a few people. So if you could maybe go make that happen, better late than never, and all that good stuff. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, Mom. I was waiting for Mom to pop up in the chat. Mom's not popping up in the chat. She might when she gets the post. Anyway, for those that don't know, my mom is, oh gosh, 82. I lose track of birthdays. And she is having so much fun making these little turtles. And then I'm slating for sometime in December to go down to Arizona to personally present a check to the collectory and do a little tour and include all of you guys in on that as well. So it'll be fun. It will be fun. Okay, so there's that. How are we doing with that trivia giveaway? Are we good to go? Oh yeah, the trivia question from last week was, what was the name of the store that let me into the back room? Still getting it up and running. Okay, no worries. So when I went to Texas, in Grapevine, Texas, there is a little shop called Angel's Attic. And I will tell you what, serendipity. I was actually at another store. It was, oh gosh, I can't think of the name. It's like a chain. I don't know why I can't think of it. Anyway, I was at this store and the assistant manager of Angel's Attic happened to run into me. St. Vinny de Paul's. Yes, St. Vincent de Paul's. Thank you. Thank you, Chelsea. So I happened to run into the assistant manager of Angel's Attic, and she invited me to come to their store. And so I did, and it was spectacular, and I'm so happy I did. And they let me in the back room to do a little tour and share with you guys and all that good stuff. And then they recommended I go over to Antique Mall that I went to. And they were so gracious on their social media pages that they reposted my video and stuff. So that was like such a really, really great experience. I want to go back. And that's the key. That is the key to any business. Thank you, Dawn. That is the key to any business, is keep people feeling like they want to come back. And I hope that we're doing that here on the Knit Shopping Network with you guys as well. Really, really hope we're doing that because we try. We try. Hi, Carrie. Yep. You know what? That notification just went out. Better late than never, they say, right? I haven't started to sell anything yet. So it's all good. Everybody's getting that notification right now. Okay. So for those that might be new here, the way this works is all the items for today live in my shop, which is the nicheLadyShop.com, which we can throw a link up here for you. 1 second. There we go. So you don't have to wait for me to show something. You don't have to, hold off. If you see something that you want, I highly recommend you go grab it because the things start to go pretty quick. So there's that. And then if you want to wait, you are welcome to do that too. There's no pressure. One thing that I do is that if you buy multiple items throughout the show, I do combine the shipping and you will get a shipping refund. And anybody in the chat, if you've gotten a shipping refund from me, can vouch that that is absolutely what happens. I would appreciate, let everybody know. Not just saying that, it's a real thing that happens. And we will make sure that we are not making our money on the shipping. We're making it on the stuff. Okay, I think we're ready with our trivia wheel. Let's go ahead. This is for $15 of store credit. These are all the people who put the answer on last week's show. Get entered in, and it's free. It's free to enter, and then it's free money. So let's go ahead and spin it to win it. Ladybug TV 2578. Ladybug TV 2578. Okay, here's what I need you to do because I don't know what your real name is associated with that. If you're here by the sound of my voice, please make sure that you message me your real name. And just know that you have $15 of store credit to use over this next week until I go live again next Sunday. So you can message through the shop and I will create a coupon code for you. Or if you purchase something today, I will take it off of your purchase. But I have to know who you are for that to happen. So congratulations. There will be a trivia question again at the end of this show that everybody can enter. You just have to put the answer down in the comment section after the show is over. Okay. I appreciate all of you for entering. We do that kind of, I'll be honest, it helps YouTube know that there is engagement with the replay so that they show the replay to more people. That's kind of our goal. All righty then. Okay, one more thing. I know there's so much housekeeping. If you purchase something before the show today and you are here now, I want to make sure that you are entered into the buyer appreciation giveaway that I do at the end of the sale. So be sure you either let me know in the chat, and if you don't want to let me know publicly in the chat, you can send a message. There's a contact form on my website, nicheLadyShop.com, and I will check that and make sure, let me know what you purchased, because if it doesn't connect you with your purchase. So let me know what you purchased through that contact form, and we'll enter that in today's buyer appreciation giveaway. I like to do choices. I've added some things to the buyer appreciation giveaway today. Let me just show you. This is a little leather-bound sketchbook that I am including. I am including these beautiful little that wasn't supposed to happen. It's easy. She goes back in. Very easy. Gotta love live TV here. These little Italian, little cameo brass mini wall hangings and the little faux Cinnabar perfume bottle, as well as some of the other things you've seen me do in the past, and I'll show those at the end. I just wanted you to know I added some new goodies. Okay, what other housekeeping do I have to do? Oh, yes. how about I let you guys know how you get the text notification? You text 929-566-4243 with the word Danny if you just want to be notified of my shows, or you can replace Danny with which host you want to, and you can put multiple. It's a real text message. It goes to a real phone number. We don't answer questions through the text messaging, but it is a real number. So you can message us the information that you want text for. And if you want all, just type all, and we'll put you on the list to get all of the text messages. Thank you, Patty. Okay, I think I covered everything. Did I cover everything? I think I did. I think I'm good to go. I'm going to show you like one of the most incredible things that I got at this estate sale. If you watched today's video, this was today's video came out. I talked a little bit about the relationship that I have with this particular estate sale company. Actually, both of these estate sale companies that were in today's video are phenomenal. And they're, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, they're my favorites. But American Family Estate Sales is run by a guy that just really gets it. Family-owned business, a lot of history running successful business. And he's fairly new here in Las Vegas, building this up. And he really, really knows how to get people to his sales. He's got a VIP list that I believe there's a waiting list now to get on the VIP list. You pay a fee for the month, and then you get notified to come in, get first dibs, so to speak. So, but it's a trust. It's a very, very, I don't want to say delicate. It's only delicate if you misuse it. But it's a trust relationship because I haven't priced everything yet. So I actually now help him look stuff up and price things because I can't buy it all. And so we have this good thing going. And so he made me a deal on these that I could not say no to. I tried to say no to. I really tried because it was a lot of money, but I couldn't say no to. I couldn't do it. So this was the estate of Joel Bergman, an extremely famous architect, designer of many of the casinos you guys know here in Las Vegas. The original MGM Grand, the Tropicana, Treasure Island, the Mirage, Caesar's Palace, to name a few. So very, very, very wealthy guy. And so he had quite the collection of things. And so most of what I'm going to show you today came from that estate. So there are some phenomenal things. And the cool thing is that some of these things have extra value because they came out of his estate. So, if you buy something, I didn't price it that way. I always try to price under what you can find things for elsewhere on the internet. But check this out. So this, I look at pretty extensively in the video, and I'm not going to open it up because it's pristine. This is not a book that's been like read multiple times. This is, I don't like to use the word mint, but these are as close to mint as you can get. So he goes, "You like that book?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's out of my budget. You know, these sell for like $1,500 each." And he goes, "Well, I have 3 of them. And if you buy them all, I'll make you a deal you can't say no to." And he made me a deal I couldn't say no to. So, but it wasn't 3 of the same volume like we thought originally. It is 3 volumes. So it is a complete set of these. I have the least expensive set of these anywhere on the internet. Yes. But this is the size of it. Shipping will not be super fun, but it's okay. I'll do it. So they're all in their original boxes in absolutely untouched condition. Oh, in fact, I was looking at the other volumes I just opened the outer box, and the other two are still like, there's you know, the little latches that they put on cases. It has like a little bone thing that loops through. Those are still shut. Like, so I didn't touch it any further. But if you know somebody who is a hardcore collector of Frank Lloyd Wright items, I've got the thing that they probably dream of. So let them know. Let them know. But I wanted to show you guys like how special this estate was. Truly. All right. I don't even know what my list has first. Let me take a peek. Let me see. I think I'm going to go down to the bottom of my list first. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bottom of the list. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have. Oh, can you guys see it on the shelf? I put it on the shelf here like this to show what the intent of this type of book is for these days. I don't know if the books themselves are collectible. I am selling them as a little set of stacked decor books that are like the perfect size to just put a little nice little touch to a shelf. I'll tell you, the books are Elsevier Library Poetry. This is from, and you know, these are antique books. They're not going to be pristine. 1883. It's got a little tear on that front page. 1883 little poetry book there. This one, look at the colors on that. This one is, it is never too late to mend. Read. R-E-A-D-E is the name on the inside cover. This one is volume 2. Oh, never too late to mend. I missed the D. 1856. 1856 on that one. And then this is 10 selections from the sketchbook by Washington Irving. And this one, oh my goodness, look what's in here. Somebody was sketching. That's really cool. And it is 1892. So all 3 of these books are from the 1800s. So they're true antique books. You get all 3 of them for 30 bucks to use as a really cool decor item. Okay. This little piece here. Some of these things you didn't actually see in the video. So if you're here on NSN, you're getting the scoop. You're getting the inside digs. Look at this absolutely stunning mid-century enamel on copper. This is by Ellie Edwards. Signed on the back. Ellie Edwards did most of her work in the 60s and 70s. I put quite a bit of extensive information into the listing on this for you to read about her. This is a very heavy enameling. Some of the pieces of the enamel on copper, you can kind of feel they're thinner. They're not signed. They're not quite as valuable. But this baby right here, and of course it's blue and it's gorgeousness. Absolutely stunning piece. I do have most items. I'm not going to say all items because we do miss some. Why is Noah telling me to grab dog food on the way home? I did not know we were out of dog food. I am not going to go grab dog food by myself, Noah. Why is that? Okay, wait. I want to hear my little ringy dingy, and it's not ringy dingy. There we go. Okay, now I can hear my ringy dingy. Thought something was up. Oh, Noah. Gotta love that boy. I have some fun stuff. There's literally stuff in the sale today that is from, look at my head's chopped off. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Oh, wrong way. I don't like my head chopped off. Da, 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 da. There we go. Fixed. It's because I stood up. I have things in the sale today, everywhere from $15 to thousands. Everything in between. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to talk about stuff too. I think one of these is already sold. I can't remember which one. Okay, so the little black cat is already sold. The cats make perfect friends. It's from the Smoky Mountain Pottery from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, 1994. So that little guy is already sold, but I believe this one is still available. So this is A Spoiled Rotten Cat Lives Here. And I just said in like one of my last videos, is there any such thing as a cat that's not spoiled? Because they demand it. Cats demand it. And everybody was commenting like, yes, cats have staff. Dogs have owners. Again, same Smoky Mountain Pottery, 1994. Super cute little fat cat. Oh, my chat wasn't moving and I thought, oh my gosh, did they just stop talking? I did not get the other book that had the gloves in it. So the reason that was being looked at was someone else had found it tucked into a closet. Like I said, they're still setting up the sale when we go. And so this other gentleman pulled it out.
Is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
You guys hear that?
Your son is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
I'm going to answer it.
Is attempting to
we get to talk to Noah. Hello, Noah. You're live.
Hi.
Why do you always forget?
I have some mixed matched files here.
Well, we'll have to talk about that when I get home because I'm doing a live sale right now.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I have to give him my calendar. Anyway, so the gentleman wanted to buy the book and was asking for a price, and that's when we were all like hovering over and looking at what it was and kind of mesmerized. I would have liked that one. I would have loved to have owned that one. It was a really, really cool book. But I don't even know what he sold it for, but he sold it to this other gentleman who also bought a bunch of the stamps that were at that sale. I know. You kind of love kids, right? I could have just not answered it, but I know you guys like to hear Noah's voice, so. Yeah, there was just so many amazing things at the sale. Like it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's talk about this one first. So this is beautiful. I'm calling it Yixing. I'm 99.9% sure this is a Yixing clay teapot. What is interesting though is it has an Egyptian carved theme into it. Look at that. Isn't that cool with the animals? It's on both sides and on the lid. There we go. They got the hieroglyphics on the lid. I don't know what that all says, but there you go. It's beautiful. It is not signed on the bottom. Not signed. So it's a little bit of a mystery piece. It's got the bamboo handle. It is an older piece. I can tell by the construction and the kind of the coloration of the bamboo over time. So it's a really, really interesting piece. Uh-oh, you can't keep your cat off your keyboard right now? It's such a cat problem. So true, so true. And then this other one is also Yixing. Look at the color on this. How amazing. Now, I am told that this, I called it two-tone, but it's actually three-tone. It is the Three Friends of Winter, I believe it is. It signifies, it's got some of the blue on the lid, on the top. This one is signed. Now, I don't know if I'm holding that upside down or not, but there you go. Because I don't read. Is it Chinese? I believe Yixing is Chinese and not Japanese. Oh, you know what I just noticed, guys? It's got a little boo-boo right here. I don't think that's intentional. I think it does have a little boo-boo. I need to adjust the price on that a bit because of that. So I'm going to, in fact, Chelsea, can you possibly pop over to this and take 20 bucks off of that price? I would appreciate that. It's still an absolutely phenomenally beautiful piece, and we're going to go adjust the price by 20 bucks like right now because of that little spot of damage that I missed. I'm going to do that. My eyes aren't so good anymore. Reminds you of the tea party in Alice in Wonderland. Does the John Deere baby blanket have any tears or stains? No. Nope, it does not. It's in beautiful condition, Lori. There was no 50% off day. This particular estate sale was actually by appointment only. It was not just like open to the public. It was in a very, very private, security gated, like not just you put in a code, but you have to stop at a security gate and give them your driver's license to get in. And nobody could get in without an appointment. We're talking very bougie neighborhood. It's where all the rich people live. Yeah, it was pretty phenomenal just to even be there. The house itself was like very modest, really, but the contents showed where they love to spend their money for sure. This is from the one that came out in the video today from American Family Estate Sales, which if you're in Vegas, follow him. He gets really good stuff. I got some sneaky peeks of some stuff coming up that I'm already drooling. I am just already drooling and anxious to bring you guys those goodies. Okay. Let's switch to Laurel Birch. This is a set of 3 graduated size wood. Oh, somebody already snagged the Laurel Birches. So you're getting all 3 of these little Laurel Birch kitty cats. Good for you. Congratulations, whoever got those. Okay, done. Nobody leave yet. We should figure out how to do a watch party. That would be fun. Yes, quality items in a humble home. Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of these things were gifts to him. In fact, I'm going to be showing you something that absolutely was a gift to him. We have the provenance to show that. Okay, this is a gorgeous piece. I don't know what kind of wood this is. It's a very light colored wood. Look at the carving on this. I think that's a laurel leaf, if I'm not mistaken. It is carved all the way around, and it is beautiful. And then, oops, how about we open the open side? Look at the lining. Look at it, kind of like brocade. Is that what? Not brocade. What am I thinking? What am I thinking that pattern is on this? It's such a rich brown velvet. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And then the bottom just looks like that. It's just, what a stunning piece to sit on your dresser. Or this is a beautiful living room item too. This doesn't have to be a bedroom item. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Damask, thank you. I knew there was a name for it. I couldn't think of it. Thank you for being here, Dawn. I knew you would know it. Okay. Oh, let me see. Okay. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I figured this was the right sale to offer this piece in. So many have been asking me about this piece right here. So it is finally for sale. I do believe it is Murano, but I have not been able to validate that yet. So I do not have Murano in the title yet. Everything in my soul tells me this is Murano. There is the bottom. Unfortunately, it's not signed. It probably just had a label. It is a beautiful yellow and blue summer sew on the inside with this figural, and it now can be yours. Oh, you guys are antsy now. It's okay. It's okay. We're only going to go for, maybe another hour. And you can go watch Dawn's video. I'll remind you guys to go watch Dawn's video. I want to go watch Dawn's video. Okay, so this is finally up for sale. So many have been asking me about this piece that has lived here. I'm going to tuck it back here, and it will stay there until it gets packaged up to ship. Okay, let's get into some of these goodies. I'm going to try to go in order on these babies. No, I can't go quite in the order. Okay, Chelsea, you're going to have to follow with me. These are the Robert Graham and a couple of other shirts. I thought I would offer them to you guys first. This is a vintage Robert Graham shirt. It's very Picasso-esque, but yet geometrical looking kind of print. I don't know how else to describe it. These are all from the estate of Joel Bergman. So this was worn by a very famous person. And there's your flip cuff. It's got a little pastel plaid in there. This is one of the harder to find patterned ones. They're not all $100. There will be one here for everybody. So if you have a special guy, look at the detail. If you have a special guy, you need to start shopping for Christmas. This one is an extra large. Extra large. Robert Graham, if you know, you know. It is one of the most sought after designer brands for men's shirts. I wish they were Noah's size, because Noah would have really dug these. Next we have, this one has the red and yellow stripes. So it is blue with red and yellow accent stripes. Is it that? Yeah. And then it's got a blue flip cuff under here. This one is, some of them are two. Yeah, this is a 2XL. So some of them are 2XL and some of them are XL. And you can see this one is 65 because it's not quite as rare as the first one I showed you, but absolutely stunning quality shirt. I'm carefully hanging these over here. They're not getting crumpled up on the floor. This is the other blue striped. This one is a blue with a black and a white striping. And then it's got some of this detail here that Robert Graham is known for. This is the Robert Graham X brand. There it is. This one is an extra large. And these flip, oh, I flipped a cuff in every picture, but this has an orange and white flip to the cuff. Nice dressy shirt there. Stick. Then we have this one. Nope, I'm not going to show that one yet. Let's do the Robert Grahams first. We'll come back to I bought a couple that are not Robert Graham. This one's new with tags. Never been worn. Never been worn. Here is, it's got this movie print on the inside, which is super cool. Hotel, not movie, hotel. Why did I say movie? Hotel print. And this one is an extra large. And here's the flip cuff. Look at the detail on that. How fun. It's all embroidered. Very snazzy. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, stay. This is probably my favorite. So super optical, and these are multicolor, and it's really hard to see that in the pictures, but those are all different colors in that optic effect. This one is a 2XL. It's got the large Robert Graham embroidered logo in there. Where's my cuff? There's your flip on the cuff, all embroidered. And these, I don't know if you can see it, are skulls. Look at that. Just subtle, yet ridiculously cool. And now he was an architect. That's why you're seeing he liked all of these abstract kind of geometric architectural style patterns. This was probably one of his favorite shirts, I bet. And I'm telling you, I left so much in that closet. Oh, I mean, if you watch the video, you saw what was in that closet. You couldn't get it all. I really wish this one fit Noah. He would love this one. This is by International Laundry. Fashion is my passion, is what the label reads in there. This is a 2XL. Look at the inside. It's almost reversible. I don't think it's meant to be reversible, but dang, it could be. Gosh, it almost could be. And so again, it is a flip cuff. It's not just Robert Graham that did the flip cuffs. Oh, this one is not a flip. This one's not a flip. It's just got that reverse pattern on the inside. Super pretty shirt. Absolutely gorgeous print, if you ask me. Your girls always steal your dress shirts. Well, there you go. What happens to the things that don't sell? He has different people that come and get different things. Like right now, I'm on his list for any glass and jewelry that is not sold. So he has different people that come and get different things. His wife was an artist, yes. And there was so much art, but it was all big art. Very, very difficult to sell for an unknown artist. She just loved to paint. She just loved to paint. You have to be quick because we offered here first. Oh, I got one more shirt to show. This one is Zagiri. This is the flip cup. This is the not Robert Graham flip cup. Very, very dressy, nice. Look at that paisley on the flip. It's got a little detail on the back seam here. Little detail down the front. This one is an extra large. Extra large. I just thought it was just a beautiful shirt. I just grabbed some things just because they were beautiful. Now, I've already shown the ties. If you want to see all of the ties, Prada, Versace, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, all of those I went through last Wednesday with Dawn. So before you'd even seen the video, I was offering those ties. They're all listed, but I bought 35 designer ties because I couldn't say no. I just couldn't say no. What are you guys talking about? I love how you guys are such a community over there and have your conversations. Yeah, he really honors his VIP buyers. He has a small list of VIPs that come every sale, and you get on that list by showing up and participating and buying stuff. I mean, it's not hard to get on a VIP list and being honest with him, because you can find yourself knocked off of that VIP list too if you don't don't play nice. Okay, what? Let's see. Got through all them shirts. Okay, let's show this now. I am as sure as the sun is bright that this is Verano, but again, not labeled as such. It is summer so, it is blue, it is gorgeous. I probably have it half priced at this price, but look how stunning. The other pieces of glass that were surrounding it were $1,000 pieces of glass. And this one, the way he had it priced, I was like, Scooby, what? But I like to buy it right and bring it to you guys right. Absolutely a stunning piece. I wouldn't mind keeping this one if it doesn't sell, because it's blue and it's beautiful. I'm gonna keep that one back here too, so it stays safe. If you've watched the video, you saw there was this panel, this lit panel. It was like floor to, it had to be 7 foot tall, and it was Murano glass, and it was a signed artist Murano. Oh my gosh, like, oh, that one I could not afford, but I would have that in my house in a heartbeat. But what do you do? What do you do? You just have to work harder, make more money, I guess they say. Someday I'll be able to afford that. Maybe. I don't know. If I could afford that, I'd probably end up with a horse. I love Bulgarian pottery. Oh, somebody snagged this. Good for you. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you're ever seeing, this is a very signature style pottery. It doesn't say Bulgaria anywhere on most of the pieces, but it's this classic redware pottery with, it almost looks like a poured design, but beautiful piece. Congratulations, whoever bought that. You're gonna love it. Yeah, exactly, Susan. Exactly. I gave him a little more though. I always do that. Again, it's a trust thing. If I think he's off on his price, I'm gonna tell him. Snoopy has sold. This is a really cool piece. As happiness is writing your own story, and the happiness is like typewriter keys. Really, really cool piece that was probably gifted to him at some point. Okay, he was a playing card collector, and I found this one really old playing card. Now, I cannot find another one on the internet of this girl. There's others similar, same company. Nobody's got this one. She is from 1890. It's the Hardaport Cut Plug Tobacco Company. I'm gonna take it out of here so you can see the actual card. There we go. Without the plastic bumps. Those bumps were on the plastic. Nope, I take it back. Those bumps are on her. Look at that. Hand colored, I'm sure. There's the back of the card. Over 100 years old. Really interesting lady there. All right, so there was that one. And then this was the first one that I pulled that I'm like, yeah, I'm buying that. These are King Tut, Tutankhamun. Is that how you say that? I just thought the box was pretty incredible. And then opened it up, and there are 2 decks of sealed playing cards. Now this is where it gets interesting. I'll show you the cards. They're by Congress. But check this out. This is what makes it so cool. Joel, I thought you would like these. Your pal Morris. Maury Yeager was the vice president and casino manager of the MGM Grand Hotel. So these were gifted to him from an MGM executive of the time. When was the King Tut exhibit like the big thing? When was, like, you know, the exhibit traveling around the world? I cannot remember. Was that the 90s? Which is what I'm thinking these are from, the 90s. Right? Anyway, just the cards themselves are collectible. And then you add that provenance. It's another level of really fun collectible-ness. Good question. Yeah, it's the paper. It's the paper. She didn't actually have bumps. The Met in New York City, 1978 or 77. Oh, you went to the Tut exhibit in Philadelphia with your mom. See, I regret that I never got to go see the exhibit in person, because my aunt was very, very big into it. And so I was exposed to the whole King Tut phenomenon thing, because she was a collector of many cool things, but never got to actually go see the exhibit. Yeah. Where does the exhibit live now? I mean, there was a traveling exhibit, because I remember it coming to Southern California, but where does it live now? Where's King Tut? That's a good question. Here's a groovy piece. This is already sold. I found this in the dark upstairs, in amongst a bunch of books, and I got my hands on it and go, okay, that's a good piece of glass. And then I looked and I found the little sticker here. So this was my lookup clue. Let me hide my face so there we go. Malaris, Sweden. There we go. And can we pull up the picture? Because the picture really shows it well. It is that three-dimensional kind of sculpted glass, and it is a Mats Jonasson. It is signed by him here on the bottom. Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty rare piece. Do we not have? I thought I just saw it. I was going in order. There we go. Yeah, I just want you guys to see, because I actually took a pretty good picture of it there, without all the light reflecting. How phenomenal is that? Oh, and I put the wrong, I put Morgana, Sweden. It's not Morgana, it's Malaris. How did I do that? The brain does funny things sometimes. So congratulations, whoever snagged that beautiful piece. I'm going to put him right up there and leave him safely with Snoopy. Oh, he's in Cairo. Okay. Was in a British museum for a while. I'm reading your chat. Philadelphia has some permanent collection pieces, and the Met has the Temple of Dender. So it's kind of spread out amongst different museums. It sounds, well, that would make sense. Like share the love. That's so cool. Okay. I think this is the last piece from the estate. This beautiful box is a Weiland. Signed right there in the corner, signed and dated 1993. It's got the dolphin on it. Beautiful, beautiful box with a green velvet interior. Very high quality, as you would expect a Weiland to be. This probably in 1993 in Laguna Beach, to the galleries I used to go to when Weiland was really, really like a hot trend. Something like this would have been about $200 to $300. Oh, Tut himself stays in Egypt. Okay. Oh, the Mats Jonasson piece is called Female. I've seen a couple different things, related to it. one never knows like what the original, unless you find it like on their gallery site. I think people name things different things. But I love this piece. I love Weiland. I have 2 Weiland prints hanging in my home. In my home office, in fact. I love Weiland. So, wow, this is history. Back in the 80s, when I was dating my first husband, one of the things that we would do was just get in the car and drive. He had a zippy little 82 Z28, and he would like just take me cruising in the Z28. And we would go to Laguna Beach, California, and just go look at the Weiland murals. I don't know. I have not been to Laguna Beach in a very long time. I would hope that the Weiland mural is still on the side of the building. It's literally like a life-size whale mural. And it's just, I could just sit and stare at that thing. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay. Now, some of these things are things that come from previous videos this week, including a little Talavera piece, the beautiful cobalt blue with the calla lilies. It's a napkin holder, or it's a holder of, I thought this would be cute to hold like towels, like hand towels in your bathroom. Wouldn't that be great? It is signed on the bottom. It's the terracotta. Really pretty, really striking colors. But yeah, that's what I would do if I had a bathroom with that theme, that it would fit. My bathroom is ocean themed, and then the guest bathroom has no counter space except like to put the soap. And that's Rachel's bathroom, so any other space is for her. So I'm just catching up on your chat. Don't mind me. I just stopped talking and catching up on your chat. This next item, so I found the box and I found the picture on the box, and I've taken them all out to show you. There's 4 different colors that you're going to get. They've never been used. They still have their tea lights stickers. So this one's kind of like a brown. This one's cobalt blue. And then we have the deep ruby red. See the light shine through that. And then you have the green. So you're going to get the whole set of 4 of these. I'm going to try to just stick them back in the box real quick to keep them safe, but I needed to take them out to show you. They all come nicely packaged. Stand by. Stand by. Let me put them in here. All right. They're not really packaged the way they need to be packaged, but they're good enough for right now. All right. You stay down here. Perfect. We've got candle season coming up. Oh, for a luncheon table. Yeah. I did not live in Laguna Beach. No, I lived in Orange County. So it was only, I don't remember what, like an hour drive to go to Laguna. I just liked the beach. I love the beach. So we would go down to the beach a lot. You know, when you're young and you got nothing better to do, you go to the beach if the beach is only an hour away. Okay, this little guy surprised me. He ended up being a bougie elephant. He is by a well-known designer. She designs clothing, Catherine Malandrino, and it's a burlap elephant. Who knew? But pretty spectacular guy. He is just what he is supposed to be. There's like $30, $40. There's the ones I found. So I always try to give you guys a deal. He's very interesting. He's designer elephant. You You guys are still talking museums. I love museums. Oh, you're from Orange County too? What part, Carrie? I actually grew up in Santa Ana, and we call it Santa Ana Garbage Grove. You know, you know. Even back then. So Santa Ana, Garden Grove area. And then my grandmother had her house in La Habra, which was, and this is for anybody who knows the area. Her house was next to Walnut Elementary School. So there, her address was literally Whittier Boulevard, but it was kind of like a little frontage road that you had to like turn down to get to her house. And she was the last house on the end next to the school. And she lived there for over 40 years. And really great memories of that house and that area. I had my Avon showroom was right across the street. There was a little storefront strip mall there. That is where my Avon showroom was. So she would help me with the kids because it was right across the street. I think back now, like she was the age I am now when I had that showroom. Like it's really kind of weird to think about. And yeah. So anyway, so lived there, and then I moved to Brea, California. And then from Brea, I moved to Orange, the city of Orange. So kind of I've been around the whole circle. And then I moved out to Riverside County in the later years there. But yeah, I was a California girl up into my 40s. And then I moved to Tucson, Arizona. But I was in California my whole life. I probably would still be there if I'd have had the gumption to not feel like I needed to be with a man. He wanted to move to Arizona. I tried to stay behind, and that didn't work so well. And yeah, I was kind of forced to leave my home. Let's talk about a goose or a swan. Let's take a boat. Is it a goose or is it a swan? You tell me. It has some swan qualities, but it also is a little goose-like. So it is origami. Somebody said, is that origami? Yes, it is 100% origami. Look at that. You can see the little Chinese symbols on the paper used. How spectacular is he? And he's large. That's what's surprising. Most origamis are like, oh, little things. He stands 6.5 inches tall, this guy. And he can hold things too. I'm not sure what you'd want to put in him, but he could. He could if you wanted him to. I think he's more just a spectacular decorating piece. Super unique. This is what happens when you wait, when you're patient. I was waiting for them to fill these shelves back up with stuff, and this guy appeared. Yeah, he is awesome. He is very awesome. Yes, origami paper art. Yes. Okay, this guy just is very Picasso-esque, if you ask me, and he kind of fits the theme of the evening. He's got a little scratch on his face, which I think would buff out. It's a textured ceramic, almost like a sandstone kind of feel to him. Ooh, here's looking at you. So just a fun piece. Really great to put up on a shelf. It's got some labels on the bottom. HM Home is where he originally came from. He's not like super old or anything. He's just a cool piece. He or she. Could be a she. Who's to say? We'll put you back up. See, look at, we've got like the abstract faces. Let's just, here you go. Let's see, what are you voting? Swan or goose? I see a swan. Okay. Oh, fun, Patty. Quilling. I love quilling. Which are you talking? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Susan. I'm not sure. Trying to keep up. Okay, this is like the hugest basket I've ever sold. What was I thinking? Look at this thing. It is 16 inches and it's a bowl. But you could hang it, or you could use it like on a table and fill it up with some spectacular fruits. Or what else would you put in it? What else could you put in this? It's just so awesome. I just couldn't leave it behind. And please, I don't think I fixed it in the shop to where this needs to ship alone. But unless you got something like small that could sit inside, this will almost have to ship alone because it's big. It's a big one. Quilling is, it's like little curled paper, for lack of a better description. So like origami is folded paper, quilling is curled paper and then put together to make designs. It's really awesome. Very, very, yes, a turtle could definitely ship in the basket. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, quilling's cool. If you go like look up on Google and look for some examples, you'll see all kinds of extensive art done with quilling. I always am in amazement of anybody who is talented enough to do that kind of stuff and not be a cheetah. Sorry, I couldn't resist. This is just a beautiful contemporary. He's resin, but he's a large cheetah statue. He's got a little floral element to him here. Again, one of those things that would just look really cool up on a shelf. Did I put it? I think his measurements in the listing, but I'll tell you, he is 12 inches tall. He's a 12-inch tall cheetah. So sleek. They're just like cool cats. He's a golden cheetah. See, he just looks good, like guarding up there on the shelf. Oh, these little Ellie Smith birds. Now, we would be happy to keep these. If they don't sell, they don't sell. But I always offer them because a lot of you are like me and you don't mind something that's, not perfect. So one of them is perfectly fine. This little guy, yes. I'm looking to make sure the seams are all there. Yes. So this little guy, he's fine. Would have had a sticker on the bottom. There's a little bit of residue there. But this little guy, he's just been going at the seed on the ground a little too hard, and he chipped off the little end of his beak. If the camera will, there we go. So it still has a beak, but it's got a little chip. I did adjust the price to account for that. You're getting them both. So both the little Ellie Smith frosted glass birdies. And if not, don't worry. They are perfectly safe. They would live in my cabinet. Dem boys. All right. We are moving right along. Okay. Here is, now, this item also came from American Family Estates, but it was the first estate sale that I went to with them. It was the home of a couple who ran an art gallery. I still have about 100 art prints I need to get listed. Taking the pictures is what we've been trying to figure out. I think we're just gonna have to lay them on the floor and then maybe do like remove the background kind of thing from them. It's because they're large. The cool thing is they can all be rolled and shipped in a tube, but it's just, we gotta get them listed because I have a lot of money invested in them. But this is one of the items that I picked up there. This is Andy Warhol Pop Art print book. And what is inside here is 6 Andy Warhol prints. 6 prints that you could individually take and go sell like tomorrow. I'll show you on the back. It shows you what's in there. I think my favorite one is the paint by number kind of thing here. Such a cool thing. This is also one of the items that I would take offers on. If anybody is interested, I've got a big price on it because it's a pretty rare thing to find, this particular portfolio. But if anybody wanted to make me an offer, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I had a really, really big vet bill this month, so I am trying to sell some of my big stuff. But you guys are welcome to always message me with offers. In fact, I have one that I need to answer that I'm going to say yes to. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off lately. I'm glad we make you feel that way, Gail. These guys have been on my shelf for my last couple of sales, and I never actually talked to you about them. I bought these at the swap meet. Our swap meet is the equivalent of a flea market back east. We call them swap meets for some reason. These are Indonesian shadow puppets. The arms are a little, you can see there's some condition issues. These are really, really old, but what a cool decorative item. You could put these on the wall, make art out of them. They are antique, and I love the condition. I think the condition actually makes them super cool. Look at those faces. Little chippy paint like we like. So you're getting the pair. Take it to a collector and make it a whole lot of money. Yeah, it's finding the collector. Where do you find the collector? That's why I just list it and I hope the collector finds me. That's how I need it to work. All right, this girl. Another one, somehow she got skipped by on a previous week. Look at her. Fab Pots Flo is her name. She is, we have it's our trade center. It's the World Market Trade Center here in Las Vegas, and it's full of showrooms of different designers and wholesalers and such. And so they go through a season and then they donate their samples to some of the local thrift stores. So that's what this was. She was a World Market Trade Center showroom sample from Accent Decor. Still got her little tag in there. And she's just super cool. Because isn't she? I almost didn't buy her. And then I'm like, what are you thinking, Danny? Of course you have to buy her. What are you doing? Pawn Stars, yeah. You know that show is very, very heavily produced, right? They would never give me anywhere close to what I would want to get for that book. Yeah, the Pawn Stars thing. I've been involved with the back end of that. And a lot of the people are paid actors, or they're just they're people that are collectors. They know have cool stuff, and they come in and it's all set up. It's not real, but it's a good thought. It's a good thought. Same with Storage Wars. You guys know Storage Wars. It ain't what it seems. Just saying. All right. Is this like the most beautiful Incolay piece you've ever seen? It is a men's valet. But personally, why? Why do we have to label it a men's? Because I would have no problem putting that on my dresser with those beautiful elk. You've got all the little compartments here to hold things. So it sits like this. So it's got the trays. And then here is your sticker still on the back. Look how beautiful that is. And it's big. So I don't know if that's coming through, but it is 11 by 8. And then it stands 3 inches tall. Just a lovely, lovely piece. Again, great for the men in your life. Sorry, I didn't mean to walk away from the microphone. I had to go set that down in a clear space. You know, for those men that are difficult to buy for and you want something a little bit different, make sure you're checking out the Niche Lady shop. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, it's a little exhilarating to go and find this caliber of stuff. Like, it has been really hard to thrift this week after going to this estate sale and then to the castle. Like, I mean, it's good. It's good for me because it really raises my sights and of what's out there and what I want to be able to bring to my shop. But man, oh man, it's it messes with the brain a little bit because the thrift stores, you know, are not full of this kind of stuff. Oh, remind me after I got a few more items, remind me to tell you what I did Thursday night and what's happening here in Las Vegas. Just don't let me forget. Do not let me forget. I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to get through my stuff and then I'm going to come back to it. Well, because I'm going to sit and we're going to talk about it. Okay, this piece here, I have not had a chance to go out and look for chess pieces for it. When I do, the price will go up. But this is an olive wood chessboard. So I'm literally selling it as the chessboard. Did I say chest? Chessboard. So it does have olive wood pieces, but it is missing 2 pieces. I don't know exactly which 2 pieces. I have not taken it all out. I just counted within the drawer. But I am going to look for more pieces for it to sell as a complete set. If the pieces are like not that big of a deal and you just want this chessboard, that's how I have it priced now. So I believe it is a handmade piece. It's absolutely gorgeous. It measures 12.5 by about 13. So a nice size for like a coffee table or a shelf, you know, as a display piece, and then put your little pieces. You don't have to have wood pieces. You could put those little onyx pieces on here or marble pieces. You could replace the pieces very easily and still have a beautiful, beautiful decorator piece. Okay, this is going to go either really, really funny or people are going to be mad at me. Okay? Because I couldn't leave him behind. But these actually are pretty pricey. He is a real taxidermy toad, and he is playing a bass. Now, I just watched somebody else. Gosh, who was it? I literally commented on their video that they found the drummer. I think it might have been Misty. Anyway, somebody found the drummer. I said, hey, I have his bass player. So these are a thing. These can be found with different musical instruments. I just think he's whimsical. I didn't do it. I didn't unalive the toad and stuff him, but I can honor him. I can honor that he gave his life and that we can now put him in a home where he will be appreciated. Again, a great man gift, this one. Really, truly is. What guy would not love a toad? JDA, are you still here? Dave, tell me how fun a stuffed toad would be for a guy. Come on, you're a guy. Give us an opinion. And I'm sure wherever he was done, those toads are a nuisance. And y'all would be saying, get rid of them. Oh my gosh, Noah told me he killed a scorpion in my bathroom the other day. I'm dying. It's like, no scorpions. Speaking of nuisance things, it's just the area I live. It is what it is. Gotta learn to live with them. Okay, I'm gonna bring these down and sit down. Oh yeah, Dawn, you're here. I'm gonna show you something. Oh, don't mind if I have a little sit down. Whew. I know, right, Patty? I know. I don't really like taxidermy. I don't like the concept, but once it's done, it's done. There, I got to raise myself up a little bit again. Yeah, I don't even think they do that anymore. Do they dissect frogs still? I did that back in the day, but I don't think they do that anymore. Okay. You guys are going to think I'm crazy of the price I put on these, but let me explain. So this is a set of 2 Brutalist mid-century candle holders. Now, all of the ones that I found had a 3rd candle with them. So you can see there's meant to be one more size candle. They're selling for hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. So what does it say on the bottom there? Oh, it's got a little warning label-y thing because it holds a candle. I don't know that I would. What's cool is, look, it's got a little spiky to hold the candle, so you don't have to worry about it like falling. I mean, they're brutalist. They're so brutalist. They're so cool. So I priced them considerably less than all of the ones that I found out there. Go figure. Okay. I just found a string loose on your little turtle here, Dawn, and I'm gonna wait. I have scissors here somewhere. I can fix it. I can fix them. I can do it. No, somebody took my scissors. I don't have scissors. All right, I'll fix them before he goes to you. The little eye thread is showing. Anyway, my mom made this turtle for Dawn with the black and the pink and the jewels. How fun is that? I will fix his little eye string before I ship him to you. So just a reminder, everyone, the turtles can be special ordered. My mom loves to do creative things. So if there's like a particular, you'll see pirate turtles over there. That came from the chat. Everybody loves a pirate turtle. Again, there's a special collection with all of the turtleage. There it is. We made a special collection just to go and shop the turtles. I have, okay. This is what I spent my day doing Friday. You know how you just get to the point where you've just had enough and you're like, okay, I have just got to spend time on this. I had literally boxes of stuff that I'd never gone through that I got from a antique store that closed over a year ago, maybe even like closer to 2 years now. And I started going through those boxes. And in there, I found a bunch of turtle jewelry and things that I need to get listed into that fundraiser. I'm running this fundraiser until I'm ready to go out to Arizona to go visit the Eclectory personally, which I plan to do. They are $14.99, Marion. You can scan that QR code and go over, or you can go over to nicheLadyShop.com and find that logo in a collection. Yeah. And again, if you want something special, she can do special. Right now, there's some ones with daisies. There's the pirates. We have made 3-legged ones in honor of Eileen. If you see one that's already sold, just send me a message. My mom can make another one. She can make another one. Right? You got to do it sometimes. So in that also, I cannot even believe we're at the end of September, but it is time for our clearance extravaganza that we do the last Sunday of every month. So what I am doing is putting together, I'm not going to call them mystery lots because you get to know what's in the box, but I am just putting a bunch of stuff together that I don't have time. I don't have time to sell it all individually. So if you're a reseller or you know a reseller you think would be interested, make sure they're tuning in. Next Sunday and Monday is when that is going to happen. And I'm going to have lots of jewelry. I'm going to have lots of pottery. I'm going to have lots of glass items, all kinds of stuff. It's Danny's making room for all the stuff coming in because my inventory room is getting a little cray-cray. But I spent almost the entire day Friday just going through stuff and organizing, and it felt oh so good. And now I can walk again where I once had boxes, which is amazing. There was something I told you to remind me, and I was going to tell you. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. So Thursday night. Well, let me just explain how Goodwill works. Goodwill is not. It is one big branded organization, but every region is run independently. It's almost like a franchise, if you will. So each region gets to use the Goodwill name to run their operations. And so here we have a Goodwill of Southern Nevada is the name of the Goodwills here in Las Vegas and Pahrump. It covers Pahrump, Las Vegas. Yeah, just Pahrump, Las Vegas, and Henderson. All of those Goodwills. And there are 17 of them. I have not been to them all. I've not been to the one in Pahrump. I've been to all the other ones. I've been to every other one except the one in Pahrump. I should travel out there one day. But they're getting ready to celebrate their 50th year here in Southern Nevada. So myself and Tiffany, you know her as Thrifting Vegas, were invited as VIPs to come and kick off the celebration at they have a corporate headquarters training center here in Nevada, in Las Vegas. And so we went, and it was really, really fun. And they served food and drinks, and they had an art exhibit of all things made from thrifted items. They work with a lot of local organizations that do other things, and one of which is the art. They're really trying to work with local artists, especially those who do thrifted, type art. So we had some really great conversations with. I always forget his last name. His first name is Rick. He is the president of Goodwill, Southern Nevada. We talked to the chairman of the board of Southern Nevada. His name is Andrew. Brian is the head of marketing. And we got to talk about all the things. And they really listen. Because you hear in my videos a lot, we're talking about, pricing and policies and all of those things. And they're very, very open. So Tiffany and myself are now officially Goodwill ambassadors here in Southern Nevada, which is, I don't know much what that means, except that we are being invited to go do some special behind the scenes kind of filming, because they embrace our filming efforts and are very much welcome it here. So it was a really, really good night, and getting to, whenever you can get to know the names of executives and talk to them on a one-on-one basis for an extensive amount of time and forge relationships, that's always a really good thing. So it was a very, very fun, good night. I do not like to toot my own horn. I'm not a horn tooter. Like, but I can tell you it does feel really good to have all of my hard work recognized and be invited to something like that, because and most of the managers I found out watch my channel. So I'm like, oh boy. So it does feel good. It feels good. Sometimes I need a little bit of that outside validation to keep going. And all of your guys' wonderful comments too. I just want to say, those of you, I am so, and I think I'm speaking for Dawn as well. I am so thrilled with you guys, the community here. We don't have to boot people out. We don't have to delete comments. We don't have those people here. You guys are amazing, and you are what makes this run. This is a community that we're building, and you don't know from the outside looking in all that is happening, but we are working extremely hard to put some things together for you guys that I think you're really going to like, and to grow this even bigger. Now, let's see where we're at. Let me give you a proper number. We are at 4,923 subscribers here on the Knit Shopping Network. That means we need, oh my gosh, math, 77. We are 77 subscribers away from reaching a milestone of 5,000 subscribers. And I can tell you, we have already been planning. All of the hosts are planning some really big celebratory things that are going to include some magnificent giveaways. I know JDA Collectibles is donating a bittersweet. Is it a swan vase? I think it's a swan vase. A bittersweet. Chelsea was telling me she has a wonderful lounge fly. So I've got to step it up and figure out what I am going to be putting in there. We are all going to be giving away things of some pretty significant value to celebrate all of you who have been part of this since we got this thing rolling. So be really staying tuned for that. I don't like to make predictions, but who's going to get there first? Are we going to get to 5,000 here, or am I going to get to 100,000 on my channel first? I mean, it's like, so both of them are like so close. But yes, we are going to have some really fun stuff. But I just, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to all of you. We see the shares. We see you inviting other people in. We see all that behind the scenes stuff. So we couldn't do this without you. And we still need you. We still need you to continue those efforts so that we can grow, because we want to add more hosts. So it's all kind of gears in work. And the website is very close to being done. And also, if you know someone you think would make a good host here on NSN, please have them reach out to us. They can just email Danny at, I'm sorry, not Danny at, the niche lady at gmail.com, and we can talk to them. Okay, I think it's time for some giveaways. I was giving everybody extra time to go over, get their turtles. Oh, let me see if I got any messages of things needing to be added. The Smoky Mountain Pottery Black Cat. So just put the black cat. I'll know which one that is, Chelsea. That needs to be added. And that's somebody spamming me. Okay. Those were the only two that I see that messaged me. I didn't see any messages come through the chat. Anybody see any messages come through the chat that were pre-show purchases? Oh, what race are we running? You guys like the crabs, huh? You like the little crabbies. We get to make jokes about the crabs. I swear we need a turtle one. I wish they would do a turtle one, but what do you do? Maybe I'm going to put in a request to have a turtle one. Yes, so we're going to get that fired up for you. I probably should have told Chelsea that long ago so she can have it ready behind the scenes. Indeed, indeed. I'm watching. I can see her. You guys can't see her. I can see her. So I'm watching for that. Let's see what else. What else do we need to talk about before we go? Nothing that I can think of. Okay. We've got the crabbies ready to go. And away they go. All right. Coming from behind, I see the black cat, the striped scarf, the shadow puppets are hanging in there. The amber link. I don't know what that says. Oh, the two green crabs are really racing out there in front. Black cat's making a run for it on the inside. Will he hold off? Oh, somebody's coming from. Oh, who's coming from? Oh, wow. I think that is the first time we have seen a crab hold on and not have somebody come from the back. So look at that. Black cat. There you go. You are the winner. Now, I know you didn't tell me that in the chat, so you're also going to have to message me if you would like the little set of the cameo Italian pieces, the little perfume bottle, the leather sketchbook, the other things I have here. You know why? You know why I'm including this chicken right here? Because so the chickens are included, and let's see what else. What else is included? And I have this beautiful doily as a choice as well, or you can opt for $10 of store credit. I can offer that too. How about that? So just message me. Let me know which item that you would like. Okay. Trivia for this week. I know, because I want this said loud and proud, because I cannot thank him enough for having a VIP program and then also choosing me to be part of that. So the trivia question is, what is the name of the estate sale company that I shopped most of these goodies from tonight that gives me VIP access? Let's put that down in the chat, not the chat, down in the comments once this chat is done. Once the chat is done, the comments will pop up. It takes about a minute or two before YouTube gets it together. And then that's where you're going to put the answer to that. And I hope we get lots of people who go and put the answer to that. And that will put you in the drawing for next week to win $15 of store credit. Okay, you know what we all need to do now? We all need to go over and watch Dawn's video. Dawn's had a rough couple of weeks. She didn't get a video out last week, so this one needs to do really good. You guys can make that happen. It's Hudson Vintage is the name of her channel. So head on over there and watch that. And also, go find your joy